Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing News, and I have the pleasure to be joined by super bantamweight contender and one of the most decorated amateurs this country has produced, Peter McGrail. Pete, how are you today, mate?
Lad, I'm all good yourself.
I'm all good, thank you. All the better for talking to you today, mate, as
Yes,
well. We'll
yeah.
jump straight into it. We were just talking about it off camera. Fight with Brad Foster. Few location changes, but it's locked in. I mean, how does it feel to be locked in against another former British champion, mate?
It's great, you know what I mean? I'm expecting a good tough fight in Brad Foster. He's been in with a few good kids, so it's a good fight for me to put a statement on. And Cam's flying, feeling very good in the gym. My weight's good. Yeah, it's time to shine on the 28th of September, and can't wait.
Definitely is, mate. We again, I feel like I'm repeating everything we've just said off camera, but the gym is flying at the moment. Obviously, everyone's out on October 5th as well. Joe's out October the 26th. Must be a nice feeling to all be training together, all having fight camps in and around the same time.
Yeah, it's a belter. We're always training all the time anyway together, but now we've all got dates around a similar time. It's boss. Obviously, I'm out, as you said, on the 28th of September, and then the week after, all the lads, five of the lads, there's seven of us in the gym pro,
Hmm.
but five of us are all boxing. But five of the lads all fighting on in the Echo. So looking forward to watching the lads light the Echo up. It's gonna be a belter, that one.
Definitely, I'm looking forward to getting down to all the stadiums when all you guys are fighting as well. It's always a pleasure to see the Everton Red Triangle thriving as well.
That's
I
the
mean,
one, innit?
definitely, mate, as well. Obviously, Brad Foster, for me, it's a very similar type of fight to one with Marc Leach, obviously, former British champion, well-known domestic name, gives you kind of the opportunity to really make your mark on the domestic scene.
Yeah, definitely he's a former British champ, former Commonwealth champion, and he's got a few good wins on his record, and some of his losses are possibly a bit controversial. So he could only have, like, I know he's got three losses, he could have one or two, uh, one or two losses. But um, yeah, as I said, I'm flying in the gym, saying my ass off. Everything's went well, and I believe this is a fight I'm gonna put a statement on and show everyone who the boy is. You know what I mean? Everyone knows. Obviously, I've been coming through and that, but and I was possibly looking to go down the WBA route after I boxed actually when I boxed actually Ho Quinn. But there's a few big names there on the domestic scene that that are there for me once obviously I get through Foster.
Definitely. We'll talk about one of those big domestic names. I was very happy to kind of promote the news that you were ordered as mandatory challenger against Dennis McCann. I
Yeah,
mean, obviously, no, not overlooking Brad on September the 28th, but
no,
that fight with Dennis is massive. Obviously, a little bit tasty between obviously the Rotunda and Everton Red Triangle as well.
yeah, nah, it is. It's funny, innit? Because obviously he's training in Liverpool now, but I'm fully focused on Foster. You know what I mean? I've got a tough fight in Foster. I possibly could even be a tougher fight than if the fight with Dennis comes off. But I've seen a few things on social media, and it's good to see really that like that. Obviously, he wants to fight too. Because I was scared of once I've obviously smashed Foster up that he might have started vacating. But it looks like obviously once I'm through Foster on the 28th that's going to be happening. So um yeah, I can't wait for that, to be honest. But as I said, fully focused on Foster first because I've got a good fight in Brad Foster.
Definitely, you mentioned kind of just now you potentially going down the WBA route, but obviously that fight with Dennis McCann kind of allows you to pick up all the major domestic titles kind of in one fight. Obviously, Dennis is champion with all those three belts as well.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
obviously that's definitely kind of something now. Was it always your aim to pick up those titles on the way?
You know, to be honest, I was just training in the gym and just obviously enjoying the ride. And I listened to my coaches, Paul and Anthony, and obviously um my management team and that. So the opportunity for the WBA belts popped up. So that was and I think at the time all of like the domestic scene was all tied up with all like the Queensberry fighters and that. So that's obviously where we went down now. But there's big opportunities there for big domestic fights that make sense. Then it's a no-brainer, and I know and I believe that 90% of the UK know who the boy is in the UK at the super bantamweight. It's just for me to show it. Yeah,
Definitely, and obviously it kind of bleeds into the Queensbury versus Matchroom kind of thing as well. So
100%. Yeah,
you could make it a massive event that fight with Dennis McCann.
yeah. Therefore, with that's obviously what belts he got. He's got the British, the Commonwealth, the European. That's that's a perfect fight to go on a Queensberry 5v5, and I'm pretty sure my team and his team will be pushing for that. Um, yeah, that's obviously, hopefully that's happening.
Definitely as well. And obviously, you've been out in Saudi Arabia with Nick Ball. Obviously, very controversial draw to Ray Vargas, but that they're then winning the title against Ray Ford as well. Obviously, now then you could potentially get your chance to fight in Saudi as well.
Yeah, therefore we was over there for both of them. We were obviously watching Nick smash both of them. Vargas and Ford, he should have two belts, Nick. Like, but it's over there, boss. It's the show's a sick. That arena that the show's been in is fucking massive, fucking proper belter. And obviously not just me, Andrew, Joe, all of the lads. That's when we were out there and that we were saying like fucking need to be getting on these shows, like, and then obviously get past Foster on the 28th, and then there's a good opportunity for it there for me.
Definitely as well. Obviously, with the new kind of Matchroom and the Queensbury collaboration as well, I mean, it can't be beyond the realm of possibility that kind of you could all share a fight card to get together at one point. I mean, would that be something? I don't know if Paul and Anthony would like to do it. They'd be very busy, both of them. But do you
Yeah,
think would you like to have a kind of a full Everton Red Triangle fight card?
yeah, definitely. I said that. It might have been to Nick in the gym the other day. I said, lads, keep going keep going the way we're going, and obviously with Saudi and the way all that side of the boxing things is with its His Excellency and that. I was saying, get us all on a card out there, just the ERT card. Know what I mean? We were saying it's coming and that it's happening. You're just laughing. You're about it.
No, definitely, mate, as well. And I do want to touch on young Lucas Biswana as well. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
he's one of the fighters in the gym that kind of maybe not many people know about, obviously turning over pro, but kind of what can people expect when they see his pro debut on October the 5th?
Look, Lucas is I think he's only about 20. He's obviously just come fresh out of the ABAs there. Won the ABAs. I think he had 6 or 7 fights, and I think only two of them went the distance, and all of the rest was obviously it's like stoppages. And realistically, I was amateur for years. I was in the amateur game for years. I didn't really hear of that. No one really hears of that. Know what I mean? Stopping 5 out of 7 kids on the way to win a ABA title at that age. So I'm expecting big things from Lucas, and obviously I watch him in the gym sparring, training. His movement's next level. He's quality, and I think he's going to open a few eyes on October the 5th. Yeah,
Definitely. Well, make sure you get down to the Nick Ball Ronnie Rios card. I think
therefore
everyone but Peter and Joe are on the card, but
I
you are
know
out on different cards separately as well. I mean,
we'll
Pete,
be there. We'll be there.
definitely. I mean, Pete, we've smashed through my questions, mate. Any final words for the fans coming to Sheffield on September the 28th to watch you fight, mate?
Yeah, nah, it's a little small arena, 2,500. So I'm expecting a good. There'll be a little coach or two of my fans going down, but hopefully it's chocker in there. My fight's going to be a belter to watch. Hopefully all of the other fights are sick, and it's a boss show. Yeah, but just want to shout out my sponsors: MAJ Law, Quadrant, uh, John Maguire Fire Protection, and then I've got two more sponsors that have jumped on this fight, which is Roy Thomas Commercials and 8 Luxuries, which is based in London. And then obviously I get my food off Just Juice Nutrition. Kev, nice one for the support.
Perfect. Shout out to all those guys. I think some people who don't really know boxing don't realize how important those guys are in a fighter's career. But Peter McGrail, I'll let you
Yeah,
go.
they're a
Thank you very much for your time today, mate. Best of luck September 28th.
Sound like nice one.